What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. I feel like you shouldn't hold back, Aries. Okay, side note. I feel like you shouldn't hold back in a situation, okay? Um, let it all hang out, let it all come out, okay? I feel like you've been Knight of Pentacles. You've been moving very slow, you've been taking your time, you've been being very patient, okay? With something. And I feel like the universe wants you to be confident that it's okay for you to let it all out. It's okay for you to speed things up now, okay? I also feel like you're coming off very reliable, very trustworthy to people around you. And I feel like it's crazy because you're coming off really reliable and trustworthy to people that you don't trust. Isn't that funny? All right, let's see, Aries. I love you, Aries. I just heard that. I mean, I do love you guys, you know. But this could be somebody else that wants you to know that they love you. Someone's always thinking about you. Okay. Someone just wants to hold you and like caress you. I wanna love you. I wanna hold you. I wanna love and kiss and caress you. Alright. No one don't want above you. Yeah, someone's like really like all about you. Okay. All right, the first card you have is the Nine of Ariel. Okay, you could be seeing rainbows lately. You have your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. With thriving. Wow. Beautiful energy, Aries. Okay, so I feel like the Nine of Ariel is the Nine of Pentacles in the regular tarot. I feel like a lot of you guys are single, independent, and you're loving it. Okay, I feel like things are thriving and doing really good for you because you're single and independent. Okay, you're worried about yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys could be putting a lot of hard work into something. Okay, I feel like you're going head on to something. You're putting all your energy and time into something. You're very focused on something, and it's going to grow beautifully here, okay? The moon could be significant for you. You should watch your moon placement if you know it. I just feel like you're falling in love with life, okay? You're falling in love with being single, independent. You're falling in love with being able to take care of your own. You're just happy right now. Things are looking good, okay? What is thriving? And the Nine of Ariel. You have the Empress. Some of you guys are about to get pregnant, okay? You have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Four of Coins, and the Eight of Coins. Okay, it could be about work. Doesn't have to be, though. But I feel like a lot of you guys, there's love here, okay, coming for you. Okay, literally the love of your life is coming towards you. The Empress and the Two of Cups. This could already be happening, okay, whatever. But I gotta take it how I get it, okay? I feel like your single days are over, okay, with the Empress here. I feel like you put in, because you've been single, independent this whole time, you have been putting so much love into yourself, man. It's crazy. I feel like you have an overabundance of love for yourself. Like, you love yourself so much. It's like it's overflowing. Your cup is overflowing. It's time for you to love somebody else. It's time for you to give that love to someone else, okay? And I feel like you're gonna find somebody who has also been the same energy like you. This is somebody who's gonna, you and this person are gonna have a lot in common, okay? It's like two peas in a pod, I'm hearing. I also feel this person also loves themselves, has been single for a while too, has been kind of doing their own thing for a while too. I feel like you guys could be I'm also hearing celebrating. There's gonna be like, you guys are gonna have like a reason to celebrate. Or there's going to be a specific day that you guys are going to be celebrating or something like that, okay? The Four of Coins, the Queen of Cups in reverse. I do feel like you don't want love right now, okay? I feel like you don't want love right now. I feel like, you're holding on to the love that you have for yourself. You're like, I love myself. I don't need anybody else. You're just like that. Yep. You have the Eight of Coins with the Three of Coins, with the Three of Swords in reverse. But I do feel like if somebody offers you love, you're ready for it. I just feel like you're like, love whatever. But once this person comes in, I don't see you fighting it. I just feel like right now you're just like, you're focused on yourself. You're not being like, outgoing Aries. You know, you're not like, you know, you're not telling the person that you like their jacket. If you do, you're like, you know what, I'm just not gonna say anything, because you know it starts conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna like, let me just not. It's like you're purposely not gonna. I don't feel like you're being an asshole. That's not what you're doing. But it's like, you know, Aries. I always feel like Aries, you guys get the best compliments because the compliments be real. Okay. And you know, like I said, it's gonna be a situation where, like, you know, you're very outgoing as well. Like, you'll talk to anybody. It's like you're not chatting extra. You're not, let me get that, bye, let me get that, hi, thank you, yes, da 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 da, can I get some fries, yes, thank you. You know, you're not like, how's your day today, wow, I love your jacket, da da da. You know how you usually are. You're not chatty. Let me say that. You're not chatty. You're very straight to the point. Okay. People could be noticing this about you, all right? I literally just saw like a naughty schoolgirl. It's so annoying. Like, people like it when you get like that too, Aries. It's like you can't run away from it. It's like, maybe you're like, okay, I'm gonna be unemotional and I'm not even gonna say anything, and then, but it's like that's gonna make them like you more. Oh man, Aries. It's like, don't run away. I don't think you're trying to run away from it. It's just, you know, it's not gonna work. I literally was telling Scorpio this too the other day. But anyways, what's the Empress? You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, I feel like you don't want an offer. You don't want nothing from nobody. Okay, the Four of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. But you can't ignore, Aries. You can't ignore that, you know, all you need is love. All you need is love. Love is all you need. Like, I feel like you literally got everything together and all you need is love. You can't ignore that. Love is the highest frequency. So you can't ignore that you're missing love. It's like I said, the universe is not going to allow you to ignore it. You don't want it, that's fine. You're not going to do anything, that's fine. You're not going to give anybody an offer, that's fine. You know, it's still going to come to you. What's the Two of Cups? You have the Two of Cups. Bro, the Two of Cups in two different decks. The Two of Cups clear. This is your double confirmation that the love or the friendship is coming. Okay, literally, this person is gonna be exactly. I'm hearing your twin. Okay, this is gonna be somebody who literally is you. You are them. All right. Maybe you guys have dealt with a lot of people that you didn't have a lot in common with. Right. Maybe you had to make head over heart decisions and you had to, like, you know, Aries is very understanding, and Aries, you know, so maybe you like stopped doing certain things because certain people weren't doing, I don't know, whatever. Or maybe you did things like, I don't know. I'm seeing soccer. I don't know why I keep getting soccer. Some of you guys can play soccer, but you know, some of you guys, like in the past, you could have given up certain things for the people that you were with, you know, because they didn't like it or they weren't into it, or you didn't want to make them feel left out. You know, that's Aries sometimes y'all be making sacrifices, okay, for people. And that's why people don't understand that's why you're so quick to leave, because I was so quick to literally, you know, to not go to soccer for you. And if I ask you to go to the store, you're going to cry about it. All right, fuck you, you know, and people don't understand that. That's why you're so quick to say fuck you, because you make everybody comfortable. You like people to be comfortable, and you're willing to, you know, do what you have to do to make people comfortable, right? You're willing to be the bigger person. Okay, you don't really, the soccer is triggering you. I won't go to soccer anymore. It's okay. I'll practice soccer in the backyard on Saturdays when you're at work. Like, you do stuff like that. Okay? Whatever. I don't know why that just came up. You could be now that you're single, you could be thinking about everybody else in your past, like everyone that you were with, okay? You could be thinking about your past relationships a lot right now, to get you kind of, you could be reminiscing a lot, and it could be kind of getting you ready to, like, once you meet this new person, it's going to be like hot and cold, or this lover situation, or it says perfect partnership. So it doesn't have to be love. It could be friends, a partnership, whatever. What's the Four of Coins? You have the Three of Swords in reverse, Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're about to realize, you know, that's why I'm not coming at you. You know, like I feel like the universe is like, it was a good idea that you kept your energy to yourself. It was a good idea that you remained single for this long or independent for this long. It was a good idea because you're gonna realize how, like, it's like once you go back outside, right? Once you step back out into the world, you're gonna realize like I'm so healed because all of y'all just gaga. I'm just saying, when you spend a lot of time away from the noise and you go back to the noise, you like, damn, yeah, motherfucker, damn, I'm so happy. I kept my energy to myself. I'm so happy. Cause I was able to heal, and now I can move, and I'm moving forward smoothly. You know, it's like you're realizing, like, yeah, maybe you took the long route, but shit, you're ending up, you're still, a lot of people that took the short route are stuck right now. You took the long route and you still moving, cruising. You have the Tower. Yeah. There's going to be some type of unexpected shift. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. Now, this love is going to come in and shake your whole life, bro. I feel like if you had a plan, throw it out. If you had a plan and you thought, in 3 years, I'm going to do this, in 2 months, I'm going to go here. No. This love that's going to come in is going to cause unexpected shifts. Now, the unexpected shifts could be happening right now to you, Aries. It could be ruining your plans right now because that's not the plan. It's actually this one. Okay. And if you haven't made any plans, or if you haven't done anything, like if you haven't taken any action, but you just have like a list or something, it's like, to throw that list out, homie. Okay. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Like, it's kind of like you thought you were going to be single for the rest of your life, and you built the rest of your life off you being single. And it's like the universe is like, no, you're going to have somebody else. Someone else is coming. You're not going to be alone. So I'm hearing bachelor pad. Maybe you guys created your house, your apartment to be like a bachelor pad, or like you made it so it's like, it's only me. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's like, you better start cleaning up because it's not only going to be you. Something like that. What's the Queen of Cups in reverse? You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I just feel like you don't trust nobody. That's the problem. You don't trust how anybody moves. You don't trust people right now. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Everybody's full of fake promises. The Tower. But I feel like, you could have recently dealt with somebody like that, okay? And whatever. But if not that, I just feel like the universe is going to, like, they know that you have a salty taste in your mouth. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who force you to become to be the single independent person, right? Like maybe you didn't choose a single independent life. Maybe you were like, the last person that did me wrong, blah 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 blah. So I'm just gonna be single. Whatever reason it is that you did it, you did it. Doesn't matter. You did it. You took the choice, okay? And you did it. You did the hard thing, and you became single and independent for a long time, okay? And I feel like it's because you don't, but I feel like whatever it is that you don't trust about the situation, or whatever, like, put a salty taste in your mouth, the person coming in is going to, with that Tower, just dismantle all of that. Like, maybe you were losing hope and faith in people. This person's going to come back and bring that hope and that faith back up, okay? This person's going to be your good justice, your good karma. Could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. All right, over here, but I feel you guys are going to do good. You guys are going to be thriving. You guys are going to grow. I feel like this relationship with this person or this partnership is going to get better and better every day, okay? I feel like because both of you guys are both like just, you guys are literally the same. I don't know how else to say that, okay? So it's like two people with the same goal, with the same whatever, working towards the same thing. It's going to be beautiful. You guys are going to be beautiful teammates. You guys are going to work together beautifully, okay? I feel like a lot of people are going to like to see you two together as well. Like, people are going to you guys are going to look good together. Whether it's a partnership, a friendship, it's just going to look good, okay? The next card you have is the Six of Michael. It's the blue, something about blue could be significant. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel with solitude, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to travel soon or move away from a situation. I feel like you could be as crazy. This card looks so vibrant to me right now. It never really looks like that to me. I never even really looked at the boat. Like this person's on a boat and there's a dog there. So you guys could be traveling overseas. Some of you have to be going on a cruise. Okay. There could be like bad weather where you are right now. Um, like a storm or something. But I do feel like a lot of you guys could be getting out of some type of murky waters, rocky waters, an unstable situation, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys you can breathe a sigh of relief, okay? I feel like you're moving into calmer waters, okay? Now with solitude, I feel like you have been alone doing this, okay? I feel like it cuz like on this boat it's just the person and then a little dog, okay? So it could just be you and one other person or the dog could be your guides, okay? I feel like you've been having to deal with this by yourself. You've been having to go through this. That's crazy. There's two boats. There's two boats on this card. Okay, one here and one here. So I feel like a lot of you guys, now that the smoke has cleared, now that the storm is over, you're being guided to move, okay, or travel, okay. I feel like you guys, I don't know why this solitude card is like so, I feel like a lot of you guys, because you had to do this alone, that could be why you fell in love with yourself. That's why you love yourself more than anyone. You could be full of yourself in the best way possible. With the Empress here, the Empress is somebody who, and we're supposed to love ourselves more than we love anything else, because we are the most important character. It's like because you had to do something by yourself, because you were alone handling something, it's like you realize like, yo, ain't nobody better than me. Yeah. Because think about it, when you're the only one, when you by yourself and you got yourself through that storm, it was you. Ain't nobody helping you. You gonna feel like the big kahuna. You gonna feel like Big Mama, Big Papa. Because damn. And your boat is intact too. Everything is intact. What is the Six of Michael and Solitude? You have the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Three of Coins, and the Ace of Cups. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? Yeah, this was a you didn't there was some type of with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there was some type of unforeseen challenge that you didn't see coming, okay? It's like you were traveling on your boat and then you didn't see the storm. You didn't see it, okay? But you were able to get through it. You know why, Aries? Because you are the Five of Cups in reverse. You live life with no regrets. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how it turns out. You don't regret anything ever, even if it doesn't work out how you wanted to. You don't regret it. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna start something new. I guess that wasn't supposed to work out. Whatever. Let me take some steps to do something new. What does it say on the card? Building foundation. Let me build a new foundation. This says rapid fire planning, and this is it's like a layout of buildings. It's like, okay, I guess I have to start new. Ace of Cups. Let me start new. I feel like, that's the best thing about being an Aries, is that you don't cry over spilt milk, because you know that you're going to spill some milk sometimes. That's life. You're going to spill some milk sometimes. There's going to be some storm sometimes. You can't control Mother Nature. You can't control the universe. You can't control people, right? And when the storms comes, what you got to do? All right, let's get our hat on. Let's get our book on, and let's figure out how we gonna do this. Period. I love you because it's so easy with you. It literally is so easy with you. It's not hard. I love it, man. Anyways, let's clarify. What is the Page of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. That's all I have right now. What is the Page of Wands here? You have the Ten of Wands, okay? In reverse. Because you think about making things you think smarter, not harder, okay? You know that starting something new is just easier. It's just easier to start something new. It's just easier to fresh new start. That is just always easier. And Aries, you are the Fool. That is your energy. You know what it is. Two of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're very confident. It's like It's like this challenge wanted you to jump off the boat. The challenge was like, oh, you see the storm coming, right? Like, you're not going to want to go through the storm. And you're going to feel so confident that you were like, no, I'm going to stay on this boat. I'm going to stay on this boat and I'm going to make it through the storm. And if I have to make it through the storm with one paddle and half of a whatever, then I'm going to make it. It'll be with one paddle and half of a freaking boat. But at least I'm going to make it. And because you kept that confidence and you went through the storm, no matter the outcome, no regrets. That's why your boat is not even gonna be touched. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be like, how did I even survive this? With your confidence, with your gusto, with your endurance. I'm hearing, with your energy of wanting to persevere and never give up. Yeah, no regrets. Yeah. What's the Five of Cups in reverse? The Tower. Yup. I feel like this happened out of nowhere. Something unexpectedly happened that ruined your plans. This storm just came out of nowhere and it ruined your whole entire plan. You have the Five of Cups here and the Seven of Swords. It was a strategic situation. Somebody put this challenge into your space. Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay, someone's going to regret doing this here. Because like I said, not only is nothing done to your boat, you also made it. Yeah, they wanted you to jump off the boat, lose the boat, and then not make it to your destination. You did all of that and then some. And you came with a little extra, I'm hearing. Stupid. Whoever tried to do this, whoever tried to put, it's like, okay, next. Like, I love when people try to do stuff to you, Aries, because, man, we all laugh at y'all. I'm an Aries too. We laugh. I want you to know personally, all Aries laugh at anybody who goes out of their way to come into Aries' land and do Aries wrong. We all laugh at you. You want to know why? Let me put you on, because it shows how insecure you are. Yeah, because the Aries is a boss and a leader, and the Aries knows a real one, and a real one don't gotta go to somebody else's house and tell them how much their house is ugly. A real one don't do that. A real one stay in their lane. And that's why Aries is always going to win, because the Aries stays in their damn lane too. Where's the Three of Coins? The Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? Yeah, I feel like in order for you to do this, you're going to have to emotionally close off. You're going to have to not care about the things that you usually care. But again, this is you know, you are a leader. You do what has to get done, okay? You make the sacrifices necessary. If you have to emotionally close off and not nurture something emotionally for a while, then you'll do that. You don't have a problem. I'm seeing a dog. What's going on with this dog energy? Okay, it could be like you're just like, damn, like, you know, in order for me to get through this storm, Scorpio also got the dog energy. That's why I said that. You guys could be getting a dog, okay, or something. But it could be like the dog is on there. There's a dog on here. It could be like, you know, you're like, damn, I'm gonna have to put my dog underneath the bottom of the boat, you know, but it's like, if I put them at the bottom of the boat, I don't know if they're going to survive because this storm is crazy. And it's like, you're just like, whatever. I can't care about that right now. Right. I can't care about my dog so much that I forget that I have bigger fish to fry. It's like, you know what? I'm going to put you under here. I'm going to have faith that everything's going to be fine. Right. The Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. And it was. Your dog was fine. The boat was fine. Everything was fine. Because you stepped up to the plate. Okay. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Scorpio energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Justice card at the bottom of the deck. Libra energy and the World. Okay. So I feel like this chapter, there is a cycle that's over here, okay? Somebody here was definitely being greedy, taking too much, doing more than what they were supposed to, okay? I feel like that chapter is done. Something is over. I feel with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, I feel like you I'm hearing worthy. I feel like you have shown the universe that you are more than capable of what's coming for you next. Okay, I feel like there's something. I'm seeing a disco ball. I feel there's something that's gonna come towards you next. It's going to be like I feel like you're going to get a lot of attention in some way, or you're gonna be playing a very important role. Okay, and you getting through this storm was also the way of you showing the universe that you're ready for the next chapter in your life. This could be love, this could be money, whatever this is, okay? But I feel like you're going to get either the big lover or the big job, the big offer, the big money. And it's gonna, this, you going through this storm is going to feel like worth it. Okay, I don't feel like you feel bad or anything because, like I said, Aries, you don't have a problem getting down to work and doing what has to get done. You have done that all your life, literally. Um, but I do feel like it's going to make you feel good because it's going to feel like a pat on the back from the universe. Because, like I said, with solitude, you don't have anybody telling you, "Hey, you did a great job. Hey, you got yourself through that storm. Oh my God, that's crazy." Because you don't no nobody else is there to see the storm. It's just you. Right? Ain't nobody else telling you, wow, that's crazy. And no one else is seeing how crazy the storm is. Only you are, right? And the universe bringing you this new love or this new opportunity is really going to show you like, good on you. Okay? Or something like that. All right, and the last card you have is the Eight of Gabriel. There could be a Leo that's significant here. I love the way she moves. I see the way she's coming. I wanna rock her body. I know she's waiting for me. I love the way she moves. I feel like somebody knows that you want them. Um, so somebody's like trying to prepare themselves for you. Someone's like getting themselves ready for you or whatever. I feel like somebody could be purposely hiding from you because they want to like show out or something. Somebody could be like going through like a transformation or like a glow up of some sort, and someone could like be waiting on purpose. They're like, yo, I want to wait until like I look like this or I hit this before I go towards Aries or whatever. But I feel like someone's definitely has their eye on you. Like they see that you're coming their way, like they know they're next up, something like that. All right. This could be a Cancer or a Pisces or a Leo, like I said. I feel this person has a lot of emotions for you. They're very attracted, like you make them sweat, okay? They're very attracted to you, but they also feel a lot of emotions for you. Very loving, very lovey-dovey person, okay? Could be a Scorpio. Anyways, that was a side note. You have the Eight of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. You have taking risks, okay? So there's going to be some type of opportunity or communication that you're going to get here. It could be from another Aries. Doesn't have to be, though. But I feel like the universe wants you to take this risk here. That you're going to, take this risk. Take this communication. Go do this, okay? I also feel like if you just took a risk in something, you're going to get very good results. There could be a Libra that's trying to do you wrong, okay? What's the Eight of Gabriel in taking risks? Or a Capricorn? You have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the King of Coins in reverse, and the Ten of Swords with the Hierophant, okay? Taurus energy here, Gemini. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like you're gonna have to take a risk here. All right, I feel like there's going to be some type of illusion that's going to be revealed, okay? And I feel like once this illusion is revealed, you're going to have to reassess your priorities. You're going to have to do something, okay? I do feel like with the Ten of Swords here, you're going to have to end something here, but I feel like with the Lovers in reverse, it's not something that you want anyway. It's not something that's important, okay? It's just the principle of something. It's just the principle of it. I feel like with the Lovers in reverse, it's not something that you're supposed to have in your energy. The Ace of Swords in reverse and the King of Coins in reverse. Okay, I do feel like you're gonna have to make a sacrifice here. But whatever the sacrifice is, it's like it's not I don't want to say it's not yours because that sounds crazy, but I feel like it's not. And you know, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I don't see you not doing it. I just feel like it's the principle. Like this is something with the lovers in reverse that like maybe you don't even use like that, right? You don't even need it like that. You don't even care about it like that. You know, something here is just like, okay, great, then whatever. Like, I don't know how else to say that, but I feel like you should definitely take a risk. It's gonna be about online. What is the Ten of Swords here? You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's going to be, I'm hearing listening. There could be something about listening. There's going to be some type of sabotage that's going to be revealed, okay, to you. The Hierophant in reverse and the Devil, okay. Taurus energy here, Capricorn energy here. I feel like somebody is breaking the rules. Somebody is abusing their authority. Someone is you know, being very controlling in a situation, okay. Someone's being very toxic, okay. But with the Devil in reverse, it's like someone's trying to control a situation that they can't control, okay. Because with the Devil in reverse, like they can't. That's why the Lovers in reverse is here. You're just like, what? I don't even care. What's the Lovers in reverse? The Hangman. Yeah, you're changing your perception. You're like, I don't even really care about this. Like, why are you doing this? Like, it's like whoever is doing this feels like you love whatever this is. You're like, you think I love this? It's not that serious. You could have it. Like, you want it? You could have it, bro. Like the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Like I feel like you know that these people or this person is manifesting doomsday because it's not that serious. Like whatever this is the Lovers in reverse. Like you could have that shit. Like you could have it. I don't like it. It's not part of my. I will take a risk. I will throw it out tomorrow. Like you're putting like somebody's doing the most to try to get you to like sacrifice something that you don't care about sacrificing. Like, what is the King of Coins in reverse? The Chariot. And the universe is literally protecting you and they're guiding you. And they're like, yeah, do it. Like, this could be a situation where like whatever they're trying to get you, whatever they're trying to get you to sacrifice, you have something coming right next, right? You have the replacement. The universe is literally bringing you the replacement. On a chariot, protected. You're on the path, Aries, so it doesn't matter. You're exactly where you need to be at. They're actually doing you a favor. They're doing you a favor, bro. You're gonna be like, oh, actually, shit, I don't even need it. Thank you for doing that. The Seven of Pentacles, yep, and all their hard work is gonna go down the drain. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. They're not going to hold themselves accountable. Who gives a fuck? Imagine doing all this work. Imagine trying to be strategic and trying to do all of this crap just so that somebody has to sacrifice something to make them lose out on something, on the fact that, and then they don't even care about losing it because they have something, they have a plan B already. So dumb. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse? Just a dummy. The Four of Cups, okay? Yeah, I feel like, you know, the thing about this is that you didn't see this coming, Aries. You didn't see this coming, and that could be what's actually pissing you off more. It's that this just the principle, you know. I feel like maybe you gave this person or these people the benefit of the doubt, right? Maybe you trusted them, right? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the High Priestess. Pisces energy here, yeah. But I feel like your intuition is telling you, like, they need you. They need you. So this could be a situation where they wanted to scare you. Right? This could be a job. And they're like, oh, well, Aries, you know, I'm seeing somebody with like papers. Well, Aries, you see here the criteria of the all criterias and the criterias of the criterias. It says here, Aries, it says here that, you know, technically we don't have to give you this insurance. Technically, Aries, we don't have to. You know, because in the quadrivials of the quadrivials and on section 774, it says that we don't have to do this. So we're considering not doing this, okay? And you're like, oh, all right, great. All right. Well, what are the next steps? What are the next steps? And they're like, wait, huh? Wait, do you hear what I said? Like we might not be able to. And you're like, I heard you loud and clear. What are the next steps? What are the next steps? And they're gonna lose their shit because they don't want you to say that. What they want you to do is crumble. Oh my God, no! No, you're gonna. I'll do whatever you want. And Aries won't ever be an ass kisser ever. Y'all motherfuckers is dumb. And Aries won't ever kiss anybody's ass. For nothing. And Aries will try to figure out how to kiss their own ass before they kiss somebody else. Get that through your brain, through your skull, you idiots. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to lick their asshole. You're like, what? Bro, I'm the only one in this whole job that knows how to do section 457. You motherfuckers need me. So don't try it. Don't try it. I know there's a drought out there. There's a drought. Ain't nobody looking for, ain't nobody got the criteria that you need to do to have the suck like nigga, right? Maybe there's not a lot of whatever. Maybe whatever you do is very like signifier. You're like, there's not a lot of us out here. There's not a lot of people out here that are gonna do the right thing. Right? Maybe this person, whatever. With the 5 of Wands, and now you're gonna compete. Ooh, Aries. Ooh. You know, when you choose to compete, because it's different when people put you in a competition that you didn't ask to be in. Okay? That's different than you being like, all right, you gonna compete? We gonna compete. You're choosing to compete with these people now. And that's your energy. You thrive in that. You're like, all right, well, I'm going to show you. You want to compete and you want to whatever? All right, I'm going to show you how much I don't give a fuck. And you not giving a fuck about the fact that you're going to have to make a sacrifice is going to act like they're going to be crazy, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to leave. Yeah. And they're going to feel like this. They're going to be in deep anguish because they were just joking, Aries. They weren't serious, Aries. They just wanted to see what you were going to say, Aries. You what I told y'all this before on TikTok. Motherfuckers love pushing your buttons. And then when you like, all right, great. What's the next steps then? You gonna keep pushing my buttons? I'm getting the fuck out. What's the next steps? Oh wait, no, Aries, come on. I can talk to the CEO and we can try to. Yeah, you better get on that phone right now. Get on, and that's you competing. Get on the phone right now and talk to the CEO and tell him how much you need me, and tell him that what? I don't know. Something here that somebody thought that they were going to be able to finagle is going to work out backwards, because they got the right one. And Aries will always stand up for themselves. And Aries will always defend themselves, because the Aries is the best cheerleader to have, and just in general. And Aries will cheer themselves on first before anybody else on top of that. Are we dumb? They are, for sure. Okay? I feel like what you didn't know is that these people were liars. What you didn't know is that, you know, how much these people or this person tried to make something like, just like I said, with that lying energy, like, oh, you know, we might not be able to do this, we might not be able to do that, just to see what you're gonna do, okay? Just to see what you're gonna say. I feel like the universe is helping you get out of this here. The 5 of Swords in reverse, you're not gonna be petty. There's no need to be petty here. What petty? Listen, there's no need to be petty here. You're not going to be petty. For what? All you're gonna do is exactly what you need to do. You guys are trying to like scare me to get out. I will get out willingly. Trust me. You don't need to scare me. You don't need to threaten me. I will leave willingly. It is not a problem. But they don't want you to leave. That's the problem. They want to control you. That's what it is. They don't want you to leave. They want to control you. No. And that's why Aries is leaving. Because you can't control anybody but your damn self. Freaking stupid. And they're going to learn a lesson. They're going to learn a lesson of stay in your damn lane. Like, this is somebody who's like testing you to see what you're going to do. Man, Aries will. And Aries will make it seem like they're not. And then do it in your face. This is dumb. This is dumb. Whatever this is dumb and it's stupid. And I honestly feel like they're going to play themselves. Because with the taking risk card, you're going to take a risk. And you have no problem. And the way that the universe is going to work is going to be so beautiful because here come these people. Oh, we don't think that we could do this. And you're going to be like, okay. You're going to take like a real confident Aries. Okay, what's the next steps? They're going to be like, oh, let me call, and I'll get right back to you because they didn't think that you were going to accept it. They thought that you were going to, no. So let me get right back to you. Okay, let me know. Call me. I'll be here. And then you go and do your thing. And then guess what? Here comes some communication. Hey, we've been looking for someone to blah, 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 blah. Are you still interested? Idiots. What is thriving in the 9 of Ariel? You have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay. So, Aries, you can't do that. The universe does not want you to not tell them that you like their jacket if you like their jacket. I know you're annoyed, okay? Your intentions aren't bad behind it. I don't feel like you're trying to emotionally manipulate people. But I feel like the universe is like that one person that you like their jacket. You telling them that they really could have needed that. You know, they could have been having a really bad day, and I do believe that. I do believe that compliments really, like you telling somebody something good will make their day because we don't know what people go through. All right, life is hard as it is, and it's like, you know, we don't wear on our face what's going on. So it's like that compliment, that nice gesture could have, you know, it could help somebody, feel good about themselves. Okay. There are a lot of asshole ass people out there. And there's just, everybody's so mad, like right now, everybody's so mad because they all thought that they were going to be able to do stuff that they're not doing. So I want you to know I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame you for, I can't even knock you for that. Like, I can't. And I don't feel any resistance, so I don't feel like you're going against the grain, but I feel like the universe wants you to know, like, you can't, if you feel like you love somebody, tell them. If you like, Aries, because that's the one thing about you, like, you're, like I said, you're real, whatever, like, so, don't not be yourself because you want to kind of keep the, I don't want no one to talk to me energy, okay? And then you have Starseed, what lights you up, all right? Yeah, I do feel like the universe wants you to start going towards things that make you feel good and start doing things that make you feel good as well, all right? What is Solitude in the 6 of Michael here? You have Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? And Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, past lives, okay? So I do feel like, I do feel like there was, you're releasing some type of soul contract that you had with someone, okay? I feel like this was a contract that you had to fulfill, all right? I do feel like it was something that was meant to put you down, okay? Bring you down, but instead you elevated, okay? Because you got away from the BS. You didn't feed the energy. You didn't get rah back. You didn't try to fight the energy or whatever. Instead, you try to find enlightenment. You try to release yourself from the people and the situations that were dragging you down. And because of that is why you ran into the storm, because the universe saw what you were doing. Everything's about tests, right? And the universe is like, okay, we see how you're moving. We see that you're trying to move into calmer waters. Like, you know, it's like you were giving warrior energy, but you are a fighter. You are literally ruled by Mars. You are the god of war, okay? So, you know, I feel like you had to go through this, but something you have now unchained yourself. You have now unbound yourself from whatever this is, okay? You made it through. And then you have warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling, okay? I feel like now that you have went through this storm and you have made it, what did I say? You're going to feel like the best person ever. You're going to feel like head honcho. You're going to feel like a warrior, a fighter, whatever. And it's like, now, what did you learn from this experience? I feel like you are meant to show other people how to get out of crazy situations too, Aries, in some way. Okay, I feel like you're going to find out your deepest calling now if you don't know it already, okay? I feel like, you know, something is definitely calling you now, and the universe wants you to go towards that, okay? You have protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval, okay? Yeah, I do feel like there was something that was attached to you for a very long time, or an energy, or something that you had to fulfill. It was a contract, so it's like you had to fulfill this in this lifetime in order for you to get your good karma, your good justice, and the other person to get their negative karma and their negative justice. And whatever this was, the way that you handled it determined the outcome. And because all you did was try to free yourself, you know, all you did was worry about yourself. That's why you're ending in a beautiful way. You know, unlike this other person, all they were trying to do is focus on you and try to focus on, there could be two people trying to focus on how to bring you down, right? Without them knowing that this was a karmic situation. So if you do anything negative to the situation, it's going to go right back to you. It's going, you know, so you're going to get good karma, good justice because of the way that you handle this. And someone's going to get their negative karma, their negative justice for the way that they handled this. Okay. And that's on them. I also feel like something made you a lot stronger, a lot better, a lot wiser. Okay. What is the 8 of Gabriel and taking risks? You have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Okay. So, I do feel like, you know, it's just crazy because I feel like this happening, you know, like this, like these people trying to like, I don't know, try to like finagle you or whatever, trying to sing you a song. It's like them trying to do that is making you pour more into yourself. Okay. I also feel like them doing this is pushing you towards love, literally. Like I feel there's somebody coming into your life. I do feel that. You have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Yeah, because it like that's the shit. Like that's why you have the Hierophant, because you learn your lessons. And when you learn your lessons, you don't repeat the shit. You don't go through the same shit again. You learned it, and when you learn it, you know, hey, I know what I'm supposed to do here because of what I learned, right? What is the same thing with school? When you pass a grade, the next grade, you're going to have to do things that last grade taught you, right? To see how much you learn. It's the same thing. And I feel like whatever this person is like, oh, you know, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, whatever they're doing that about, you already know it needs to change. You are already uncomfortable there, you know? And it's like they think that you're just like, what? Like it's like they're turning a bad situation worse, thinking that you're gonna sit here and just accept what? Like someone's so dumb. It's like, bro, you're just showing me that this is not the way, and I learned the lesson. When a situation starts acting phony, that means I gotta get out. I've done this before. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. You're not the first one or the second one or the last one. I was literally telling Aquarius this. Like, people think that they know you and they don't. They think that they're gonna know how you're gonna react, how you're gonna move, and they don't, because they don't know you like that. They wish that they did, or they think that they do, but they don't. Okay, and I feel like you're going to change with that taking risks. You're going to change whatever needs to be changed, because clearly they're bringing it up to you now. Maybe you were dealing with the shit. You were dealing with it and it was fine. But now that they're like, now they're pushing it a little more. They're pushing it a little more. Oh, we don't know, Aries, if we're going to be able to give you your 4 weeks of vacation. Oh, really? Okay, so what are the steps in order for me to quit? Wait, what? Hold on. No, what are the steps? What are the steps? Hold on. Let's see. Let me try to call the CEO and see if we can figure something out. Yeah, figure it out. Because I'm gone and you need me. It's something like that. And it's like now that they brought to your attention that you know they're uneasy, you're like, all right, y'all just letting me know it's time for me to go. And when you leave, they're going to regret it because it's gonna feel like a backstab to them. When that's what they were doing to you. But it's gonna feel like a backstab to them because that's what they wanted to happen to you and it couldn't. I also feel like this is gonna show, it's gonna be shown that they're a fake, a fraud, a phony. These people are having money issues. I'm hearing they're stealing. They could be stealing in some way. I don't know. And you doing this is going to ruin their whole little scheme. That's for some of y'all. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this and stay positive.